What's up, everybody? I've been really looking forward to December because I wanted to do a observations of the year as we wrap up this year. So every day I'm going to point out one observation that I have made in this past year. It could be as a trainer, it could be as a friend, regular person, family member, and as somebody who makes choices of being healthy or fun time and time again. So it is the 4th, so I owe you 4 from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I wanted to start this on a Monday just because it looks prettier. So the first thing I wanted to go over is any fitness is better than no fitness. As the year wraps up, people are gonna start thinking about their New Year's resolutions, those evil things. I think we get a little bit too caught up in the New Year thing, and I need everyone to remember that working out once is better than none. Does not have to be 0 to 100. Working out for 5 minutes is better than none. Doesn't have to be a full workout. It can just be something as easy as going for a walk on your lunch break. On that note, while more is better than none, more is not always better forever. So working out 3 hours a day, working out at 3 different gyms, combining yoga and running and Pilates and strength training isn't always necessary. You have to be able to recover from what you do. You have to be able to make progress from what you do. So finding a program, sticking to it, recovering from it, eating the appropriate food will give you the best success, okay? You control your level. So this is number 3. You're in control of the weights you pick up, the speed you're working out at, the program you're doing. Don't feel obligated to sign up for something that is beyond your comfort level, okay? So even within a workout, one of our classes here, if we have a movement, don't feel like you have to pick up a weight that you're not comfortable with, okay? Pick up a weight that you are. The next week, go up just a little bit. That's all you need is some progression, whether it's 5 pounds more, 1 rep more. Every week, progression is more important than the weight you start with. And then finally, I say this all the time, okay? Your goals are based off you, not the person next to you, not your family members, not your kids, not the person you saw do a program before, okay? You need to do the things for yourself, number 1, not for others. Number 2, you need to realize that your route is your route and not somebody else's, okay? You are not gonna go through a program the same way somebody else would. You do not have to follow the same diet somebody else did. If you like carbs, freaking eat carbs. If you like low carb, high fat, do low carb, high fat. If you like fasting, good for you. If you want to drink 10 shakes a day, fine, I guess, but who am I to say one way is right and the other isn't? The best way for you is the one that you will actually do, okay? So, wrapping up your first 4 observations from me for the year of 2017. 1, any fitness is better than no fitness. 2, more is not always the answer. 3, you are in control of how much of a commitment to a program you make. 4, okay, do shit for yourself. Stop basing you off of everybody else, okay? I hope you look forward to tomorrow's video, goal, and the entire rest of the month coming at you. Review of 2017. All right, everybody, day 5. What I'm talking about today is mindset when it comes to nutrition plans and exercise plans, okay? I still see a lot of people who think there is a end timeline to nutrition or exercise, okay? Yes, there might be a certain amount of time required to take you from unhealthy to healthy, but there is no amount of exercise you can do to stay healthy forever. It is something you have to continue to do. And if your mindset is not there, you're always gonna be that person that rebounds and loses all their progress, okay? When you're going from beginning to becoming healthy, there's a level of effort required that, yeah, you can dial it back a little bit once you get to your goal or your healthy set point. But when you're there, your body will not stay there without doing anything. You have to continue exercise. You have to continue with a healthy diet. Every now and then you can enjoy, the little things in life, whether it is a really good beer or some dessert or yummy food, but you have to have the mindset of continuing a healthy lifestyle. So if you're that person that sits there and goes, okay, I'm gonna work out really, really hard for this amount of time, get to that point, you have to realize it doesn't stop there, okay? You might not have to do the same exact thing, but there's still work to be done. It is a lifestyle, all right? That's why I don't like these short-term, day-long cleanses, week-long resets. You need to continue to push it. There's nothing wrong with starting out really hardcore. I have no problem with that. But you cannot think that after you hit your goal, you can stop, okay? I know I've been very redundant for about 2 minutes on this video, but you need to realize there is no end, all right? There's only a beginning. Basics, everybody. What I want to talk about today is something you see on social media a lot, especially around the holidays. People will post an infographic that's like, this food, which is this many calories, equals 5,000 burpees or whatever it might be. I really disagree with having that kind of mindset. One, I get it, you're trying to use a scare tactic to get people not to eat like a McDonald's French fry or the Reese Christmas trees or the eggnog drinks or whatever it might be. But what's important to realize is you can't think about that mindset of using exercise to burn off or negate eating bad foods. You're always gonna lose that battle if you do it, okay? What's important to know is just being alive, your body is gonna burn the majority of its calories, okay? This is called your basal metabolic rate. It can range from big range, obviously 1,500 calories to say 3,000, depending on what kind of person you are, your age, your weight, your muscle mass. And that's literally from being alive. Like if you laid in bed all day and did nothing, you would burn that many calories. So what I recommend doing, instead of thinking, crap, I ate this, I need to exercise or do this much to burn it off, I want you to think about it this way. You wake up in the morning, you have whatever your basal metabolic rate is. Let's use 2,000 calories as just a generic one, okay? You have $2,000 in the bank, all right? So it's your budget, it's your calorie budget for the day. What you have to do is be responsible and make choices, all right? And you cannot spend more than you have or you're gonna go over budget, and that's what causes to weight gain, all right? You go under budget, you have that balance left over, that is how you lose weight. So what I want you to think of is you have this $2,000 budget, okay? Let's say some cheap food is 500 calories, all right? Do you wanna waste $500 of your $2,000 on that day on one item? Or do you wanna use that $500 on a whole meal that could be lean chicken, rice, vegetables, maybe some avocado, maybe some dairy, okay? But it's the value of the food you eat compared to the really calorically dense, nasty foods. So there's some food for thought for you. See what I did there? Really, don't think about it as, I ate this, I have to burn this. No, think about it as, today I am going to burn this, I am allowed to eat this, okay? Opposite mindset, think of it in the positive. What's up, everybody? Car video, woohoo! I got a simple concept for everyone today. So you're seeing all these people posting about surviving the holidays, okay? Right away, I'm thinking mindset, maybe a little too serious, okay? Surviving the holidays. Tips for you. Don't get hit by lightning. Don't walk through traffic, okay? Survival is way too intensive a word to use for a nutrition plan. So how about this? How to maintain your progress during the holiday season, okay? During the week, eat like you normally do. Friday at happy hour. In moderation, have fun. Sunday after brunch, pick it back up, go back to what you've been doing, all right? I think people get a little too worked up and serious about the holidays. Obviously, don't blow out binge out and become completely off the wagon, but it's not life or death. All right, enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, enjoy the simple things in life. Just be a little cognizant of how you're doing it and realize that you can go back to hitting everything perfectly after it's done. What's up, everybody? Quick video tonight. I wanted to touch on supplements for the winter, okay? Vitamin D. It is great for you. There is not much sun in New England this time of the year. Vitamin D is one of the cheaper supplements you can buy. There really isn't that much disparity in quality among brands when you buy it. And it is something that can really help you get through that blah, moody kind of feeling in the winter. So as soon as fall hits, vitamin D every day. It's not something you're gonna notice immediately, but if you just take that vitamin D pill every morning with breakfast, things should be good. Now, what's important to pay attention to with vitamin D is magnesium. If you're taking a magnesium supplement throughout the day or at night, and your vitamin D in the morning, things should be good. They play off of each other. You need some magnesium in your body to absorb and process and use the vitamin D. So it's one of those things where you just take both. They both work better together. Simple fix. I'm not a big supplement guy, but I think this one is definitely worth it. It's up there with your fish oils, your protein shakes, and your creatine. So go out, buy some vitamin D, take it every day, have it with breakfast. Don't let the winter blues catch up with you, and keep dominating. What's up, everybody? It's the weekend. What I wanted to talk about tonight ties into what most of you will be going through tomorrow, and that is planning your week. So what I want to touch on is kind of my version of a Napoleon complex, okay? And that is setting goals or plans or standards that are way too drastic, way too far out of reach, and are gonna set you up to fail. We all know what happened to Napoleon. Okay, dude got a little power hungry, went into Russia, bad idea in the winter, okay? It's not a history lesson, but what I want to talk about is setting small, sustainable, and reachable goals. That would be prepping your food tomorrow. That would be eating your prepped food. That would be not stopping and getting fast food. That could be scheduling all your workouts for the week. That could be setting up your clothes to wear to the gym. That could be making sure your kids have somewhere to be so you can go and work out. It's these little things that will help you reach your long-term goal, okay? Don't focus on the big goal. Dominate the little, minute, kind of bland tasks, and that's what's gonna lead you to success. Good evening, everybody. Today's video is relevant to this weekend. We got our first snowstorm, and an observation I make throughout the year is when outdoor work is required, everybody ends up putting their back in a compromised position, and then you go on with the rest of your regular week, going to the gym, and that'll be just enough to trigger, you know, a pinch, a pull, something that is not fun. What's important to remember is the stuff you do outside of the gym can affect you in the gym. Lack of sleep, nutrition are like the big things that come to mind, but you know, things like shoveling snow in a bent over position, twisting your back, throwing the weight away from you, that is literally a perfect storm for back pain. So if you go on to work out Monday or Tuesday after shoveling a bunch this weekend, make sure you take up some time, loosen up your hips, get extra warm, and just be cautious with your weight selections. Maybe not use quite as much as you normally would on positions that put your back in a weakened or compromised state. So hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Let's get ready to attack the fresh week.